So it's the final hour of the Great Storm. Haven't actually done it through on this count, but it's time to do it for the May of 2023. The Great Storm, commanding the forces, nature, the evil leader of the Chaos Forces, summon the Great Storm that leaves nothing in its wake. What's your true purpose? No one knows that yet, but the storm is coming. Behold its power. So we have to log in every day. I just click those. We have locations. I'll get the 45 locations. I'm VIP 7, so I get to click all these. These are action points, which you need to make moves. Said I can get some more energy here in just a second. We haven't summoned any pets on this one. So we're doing all of this here. Full events. Always keep 80 eggs in your inventory so you can always have them prepared for the Great Storm, which happens every other month. We have a Great Storm on in every odd number month. All right. See, boom. Emeralds. So we did our 12 chests. We can spend a little bit of energy. All right, so that gives me, it doesn't tell, I can't hover it over to see how many I got, but we can buy some more for emeralds. In the theme, we'll probably end up with the 3,000 spent here. So let's go into the theme. A strange-looking storm is headed towards Strongford from the west. The scouts are reporting that this is the handiwork of the leader of the Chaos Forces. Her name is Shadrach, I recall. So much for simple names. It's not just any storm either. It's a truly fearsome mass of dark energy. Can you see it? It's kind of difficult not to. Mira, do you have a plan this time? Ugh, I wish I could figure out what else that monstrosity of a woman is planning. I believe you'll have to take your chance, Guardians. You'll head straight into the storm and take me along. I can sense it's the right thing to do. All right, so we're just like said, you pretty much the whole point is just to go, like you get storm resistance for every thing you get. See how this has a 15 storm, the power of the storm. So every time you beat an enemy, you get 5 storm resistance, like every time you beat one of these nodes. And the object, like see how this has 210, like the middle ring is really tough. So you can't go straight to the middle ring. You have to go around the outer edge. You either go clockwise or counterclockwise. Generally you'll start with here or here, and then go here. Like this will usually be the last one you'll get in the outer ring, because you want to make this the entry point into the center, and that's because that's tower. And because there's 6 chests, sometimes they're randomly in the middle ring. So if you enter the tower, it's easier to get all 6 chests. That way you aren't forced to go one way or the other, because this lets you enter here and go either this way or that way, because you generally want to take that tower down before trying the boss, because the tower adds buffs, gives like a nice 75% magic damage decrease. I mean, if you aren't using magic damage, maybe you can beat the boss without that, but generally I do recommend getting all the towers down. See, that's the attack buff. But yeah, we're just gonna start here. And I'm gonna usually use this line for probably most of it. And notice how we're taking damage, and that's the force of the storm. Because my heroes lose 1.5% of their max health in pure damage once per second. Enemies also take 13% less damage. That's the force of the storm. And that's also the reason why you have to go around the board instead of going straight to the boss, because you need to build up your storm resistance. We'll speed through this. We'll probably skip through most of these. Boom. See, now I have 5 storm resistance. And then we'll have more story. My amulet is vibrating. I've never seen the beacon do this before. I'm scared. You're absolutely right to be scared of me. Who might you be? Zasha, what brings you to the Dominion? It's none of your business, wench. The storm will avenge me. Don't listen to her, guardians. Beware, the storm acts like a living creature. It attacks us with its own force, the force of the storm. Well said. But the forces of nature heed no words. Do not let the forces storm destroy you. Over here, run to the center. Don't! That voice is a trick. The closer to the center of the storm, the more dangerous it gets. The enemies of the Dominion can't be trusted, Zesha. You hear me? Of course I do, my dear. You're going to die. The lot of you. All right, so like I said, the first few nodes you get a lot of story, and then pretty much by the time you get the first tower down, it's not a lot more story till the very end. Your amulet, every time you defeat monsters, it pulsates. In these moments, I sense that the beacon's energy grows, and the destructive force of the storm fades. The amulet is shielding you, guardians. It increases your storm resistance. Which means there's a chance to defeat this enemy. We just need to keep fighting. Hopefully the chest is here and not on number 12. We're gonna find out. Okay, good. So that's not in the middle. Dead middle is always the worst place for chests to end up, but a lot of times they end up there, so not a lot you can do about it because they're random where they are. So there's, like said, these buffs are generally what you feel is best. Like in earlier videos, I took the defensive buffs, but on these days, I kind of feel like the attack buff's probably better for the stronger, like on the higher end. But you know, like this is use your judgment. But I'm gonna take the attack buff. Sesha challenged us to reach the very center, the core of the storm. Obviously, it won't be easy to get there. What if it's like the crucial element of the storm, the very heart of it, its source? Did you see those 3 giant crystals looking like watchtowers? I think the crystals feed the core of the storm with energy and protect it. In that case, we need to disarm them so we can reach the heart of the storm. Alright, so we have another chest. Hopefully this is the chest and not number 15 or 16. Hope it's this one here. We'll find out. Oh, nope, look at that. So there's a chest in the center right there. So we only have 40 storm resistance, so like we literally could not take that. Like if you go 30 says caution, too dangerous to attack for now. Like I said, because I'd lose 13.5% of their max health in damage per second enemies to take. Like I said, they're literally impossible when you first join. That's why you have to build up your storm resistance. Like I said, it'll tell you, nope, caution, caution, don't do it. The storm is growing more powerful. Harbinger, soon you will arrive to this world and bring it to ruin. This is my gift to you, O Great One, my revenge on the Dominion. The beacon! It's pulsating with light! We destroyed the tower. The core is just ahead. You that live? What a pity. Why, yes! We're about to destroy the storm, along with you. An arrogant fool. Still, I'd like to try. After all, it's the only way for me to get a hold of that bauble of yours. It's my amulet, and it's one of a kind across the worlds. I couldn't care less. I'll just take it from you. Hee 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 hee. Oh my gosh, we have another Oh my gosh, we're gonna have two chests right next to each other, like in the center here. Maybe it's right here. Okay, this has Shadrach. So Shadrach's like actual boss in the campaign. He's pretty tough. Like Sebastian, Ode to Serenity will protect you from his status effects. If you don't have Sebastian, he's a much tougher fight. But I do recommend playing this one manually. But we got Shadrach here. So this line here is usually pretty good for just about anything you'll counter, like in the regular nodes, at least before the boss. Awesome. So that was the chest. Nice. So it wasn't in the center. That's good. So awesome. Glad it wasn't Techno one in the center. Like center is the worst place for him to be. So at least if they were together, I guess it wouldn't have been the worst case scenario if they were that close together on the center. But the worst is always when you'll end up with one on the center here and then one on the center over here on the other side. That's always the most annoying. Like, see. Yeah, okay, I'm like, I thought I was like, if I get, like, no, if we got that right one. For a second, I thought I was clicking the one up here, which is not what we want. Oh, we have another chest nearby. But you see this caution here? We take 10. So if we did this, my heroes would be dead in like 8 seconds. That's why you don't do it. See, yeah, as you approach the center of the Great Storm, this damage dealt by force of storm increase. Decrease your storm resistance by defeating enemies so your heroes can advance to the center. So you want to retreat. Like, if you attack, you'll pretty much get a game over. That's what they're telling you. If you attack, you are gonna die. That's what they're telling you because it's kind of like almost impossible levels of damage you'd be taking. You just cannot overcome that. Like, that's just too much damage. That's why you have to go around the board. Yeah, usually the idea is to take like 44 nodes. You can take all of them for maximum storm resistance for the boss, but I generally think 44 is enough because that'll let you get all, like I said, you do 44 for 220 resistance, then go to the center for the boss. That'll be your 45th node because there's a quest for 45 and then for clearing those, the last 53 is all of them. Like the next one down is 45. So usually I try for the 45. I think that's a good balance. 220 storm resistance is usually enough. Can get the boss usually in 2 hits at 220 with a good line. Like, I mean, on lower levels you can usually one shot the boss, but the stronger. So this event scales with your team. Like the more powerful your heroes are, the more powerful the Great Storm enemies are. So just keep that in mind. Oh, we just gotta clear out the left side here, and then we'll be ready to go into the center. But yeah, see how it's that we have a chest here? Like, so I meant, like, that's like the worst case scenario. You get one on both sides. Always super annoying when that happens. Always the worst case scenario. Always happens on this count. Like, it's, I don't know. It's like, the account always seems to get them on the opposite sides on this one. Like, my other account didn't. Like, when I did on my other account, but this one, It's like, nope. F you, game. Like, it's the game's telling me. It's like, nope. No easy fight for you. Alright. Alright, so we're up to 185 storm resistance. So it still gives you a caution though, like, because it'd still be 6.5%. Like, you could probably beat it with like 3 or 4 hits, like, just right now if you wanted to, if like you were really going for super budgets. Like, you might be able to, but you will take quite a bit. Now, um, like I said, there is a case to be made. You could do it and try to save a few action points. Um, but like, no, you're like I said, 6.5% life. You're like I said, every second's pretty quick. That means if you don't have enough healing, you will die in like 17 seconds. You're also dealing 40% less to enemies too. So it's why you want to build up a bit more storm resistance in that. Like I said, I think 40 going for 45 is a nice balance. We'll end up with 215 when we take the boss, so that'll be 3.5%. Because we're gonna have to get this one after the boss. Like, this will have to be after we beat the boss, so. Nice. So there's that chest. So 205, so 2 more nodes, then we'll go after the boss, then we'll go to 16 after the boss is dead. Alright, so, and we're just gonna buy a few of these here. I'm predicting we'll need 2 for the boss and then 1 for that one, so let's do it here. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Give me your name, insolent wench. I'm Mira. Don't bother giving me yours. I already know it. I also know that you possess something similar to my beacon. It conjures the force of the storm, the exact opposite of my resistance. Their inner energies aside, these items share a common nature, don't they? Don't waste your breath, you pathetic insect. You're going to die, the lot of you. Shame I won't be here to witness it. Duty calls. Oh, I forgot to switch up my team. That's just a mistake. We were going to switch up my team. I was going to switch in Isaac here. Like, yeah, so Yasmin's kind of bad here. Like, this is a bad team here. We got a... Yasmin's kind of bad here. We lost the last... We need to put... I was going to bring in Martha and Isaac here. That's fine. That was a waste. That was me getting click happy. So I forgot to switch up my team. Yeah, this is not the team I would recommend. Not at all. Yep, I totally used the wrong team because I said that's what happens when you get kind of clicky. Go Jew. Said he's probably going to eat up the whole minute here. We'll speed this up because this is going to take a minute. So Jew's actually pretty good for this, but yeah, now that was a mistake. We're probably going to have to use a whole nother charge because of that thing, because I messed up there. That was stupid. Yeah, no, generally, I was going to say what team, but then it's like I said, I messed up there. Got just kind of clicked on it through habit. Alright, so this is generally I use the Stone Cold line. This is a line called Stone Cold. This is the line I generally recommend for the boss. I think it's pretty good here. yeah, like it's... In case you want to see the storm resistance, they take 25% less damage. We lose 3.5% health every second. But Isaac, like I said, they do lots of magic damage. Isaac gets charged quite a fast here. So he'll do a lot of damage. Mm-hmm. Come on, enemies. Why aren't you spawning faster? Like I said, this team works a lot better than one you use. Like I said, the other team's really good for clearing off like most nodes. Like this team's not particularly good for clearing through the Great Storm. So like I said, generally you'll use that team, the team I was using before. It's really good for clearing, but it's not that great for the boss. Like this team's pretty good for the boss. Like Stone Cold's generally just a good boss lane team in general. It's good for PvP in certain fights too. There's certain fights you can win with PvP with this team too. It's why it's originally developed was for PvP. It's why it's called Stone Cold. Like the name predates Osh the Keeper being in the game. So I think we will get this time. We might have even been able to one-shot it like Dane. We're wrecking it. I don't know. I don't think they could spawn fast enough to one-shot it though. I've never been able to one-shot it like on the high levels, so... Oh wow, see they aren't spawning fast enough. That's part of like why I didn't get it. That's usually what stops you from one-shotting this stuff. It's usually what stops it. But I guess we won't find out till the next Great Storm if I can one-shot it with this line yet, huh? I think not though, just because of our time here. They just spawn too slow. That's the biggest obstacle. I usually need at least 2 hits here. But I think we'll get it in this one at least. Okay, here it is. Isaac for the win. Boom. There it is. 7 seconds. Yeah, if we couldn't have done it in 1. Alright, there's that storm resistance. Isaac 18 million, Jew for 11, and Sebastian for just 7 million. A lot of healing. Like the boost, that's why I took the healing boost. Like, just kind of keep your team alive. Axel helps with healing there too. Your victory means nothing whatsoever. There will be another crystal and another storm. You own an amulet that resembles my beacon. Think about it, Zesha. What if we're both... Begone! Your words matter not to me. Soon I will deal the next blow and open the gate for the great Harbinger. Alright, so now we'll use our last one here. And then we'll switch back into our team here. That'll work. Yep. Cemetery Dragon. Or Morris Crone, I believe is the name of the boss version that you fight in the campaign. So let's see. So after you beat the boss, you get 20,000 coins. And these are chests to find the adventures. You can actually open these as soon as you find them if you want. Always wait till the end. Oh, nice. Yeah, overall we did pretty good. Most you can get a 6,000. It's 4 to 6,000 in those, so getting a bunch that were closer to the 6,000. Overall, this is actually a pretty good haul. And then you can claim all your rewards here. Went to 45. This is why I said why I recommend going for like 220. Like 45 is usually a good balance. Like it takes you'll need like 8 more adventure, like at least 8 more AP to get to that 53, which is a lot of extra emeralds. Unless you like went like all the way and you spent like a lot of energy during this event or whatever, like and you have the extra AP, like I don't see a reason to go. I mean, it takes 90,000 emeralds to go over there, and we haven't even spent the 3,000. I spent 2,000 emeralds. 2,000 emeralds, I got the boss down. Like I said, this is, cost wise, this is the cheapest event in the game. I mean, literally, it's the cheapest event. Like, I got 92,000 coins, which is enough to buy 92 pet soul chests. I don't need them on this count, but 92 pet soul chests, that's like 460 pet souls, your choice. If you use the pet soul chest. Do I not have pet soul chests on this account? Oh yeah, we do. So these, like each of these, you can choose five pet souls, your choice. So if you had 92 of them, it'd be 460 pet souls. So this would help you like evolve like whatever pet you were after. Like I said, all my pets on this account are absolute star. So we're actually just gonna grab the boxes because we honestly don't really need anything else. All my pets are absolute star. Almost at the point where we should probably we have 80,000 particles again. I might end up like maxing out all my pets now. Like it takes like 80,000 particles to max one pet, but we'll have a new pet this summer, but it'll probably be a couple months away. We're like at a point where I might be able to afford just using all my particles on my pets, buying everything. But yeah. But generally that's what I think for most people should buy. You can buy some of these items if you need it. But I have all these stocked up too. Like look at this. I have stocks of all these items. I don't even need these. 37. Like I have a surplus that I bought plenty of all these already, so I don't even need those. So it's like that's literally the only thing to buy on this account is the Storm Legacies. So we just bought however many we just bought, and we're gonna open them all. Storm Legacies, they have random items in there. There they are right here. I bought 123. 1, 2, 3. Contains chaos particles, pet potion, other expected prizes. So if you open these, a lot of times you'll get more F, which is generally what you want because the more you get, the more chance you get to actually get good stuff. The pet potions are a joke. They only get 50, which is like 5 emeralds worth. It's absolute joke amount of pet potions. So don't buy these if you're hoping for pet potions. Like I said, pet soul chests are generally what you want unless you have all your pets absolute star already. Then like you're probably looking at items like storm like generally though. For 90% of you, pet soul chests all the way. And like I said, didn't even get that many particles. Like the eggs are the most valuable thing you can get out of these. Like eggs are worth like 250, so. But generally you just want to see what you get. Okay, we're getting a few particles. 25 particles, like 175 emeralds. But I mean, for considering I only put 2,000 emeralds into this event, this is not too bad. Didn't mean to click that last one that quickly. Let's see, boom. Alright, looks like we got about 2,000 particles so far for 123 boxes. I mean, that's okay, that's so it's like 1,000 particles is worth like 7,000 emeralds. Because it's like a 7 to 1, so it's not too bad. For 2,000 emeralds, not too bad at all. Like I said, this for like value-wise is one of the best events. Like this one and the Valkyries events, those are the best ones. You just keep hoping to get more Storm Legacies, because always a chance to get more stuff. Yeah, no, it's like we're getting like 10 times the value I put into this event. Like I put 2,000 emeralds into this event, and we probably got at least 20,000 emeralds worth value here. Probably more than that. Like it's like I said, Great Storm's a very good value event. Like I'd say it's the best of the regular rotating events. It's just such a, like I said, you get so much for like very little investment on this one. So I highly recommend it. Nice. See, great. See, these Storm Legacies, they're cloning themselves. So I can keep going, hoping for more stuff. Keep giving me. Oh, we ran out. Okay, so that's that. How that goes. The extra coins. If you have extra coins, they will be turned into Storm Legacies automatically. So since I don't have enough for one, it'll all end up with one for that extra 470. So that's cool. So I'll end up with like one more tomorrow. Anyway, not too much more to say on that one. I thank you all for watching. If you want to know more about like pets and like how they rank and stuff, please check the video below. Thanks for watching.